Hello, everyone. Hi. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Much Ado About Gaming. My name is Jessa Blackthorne, and I am here with a wonderful show for you today. We have an announcement. We have a really cool unboxing. It's going to be a great day. Real quick, just a little disclaimer before I start. It is 89 degrees in my house. If you are on the East Coast, you know we've been in this heat wave. And we don't have AC right now, so it's very warm. So I do live next to a bus stop, so it might get a little bit noisy because I have all the windows open. I apologize in advance, and if there's anything you can't hear when I say it, I have the mic turned up, but just in case you can't hear something I say, just mention it in the comments, ask me to repeat myself. I'm happy to. I apologize, I know it's kind of a pain, but I would also like to not melt, so I hope you understand. I really appreciate you all being so awesome and patient. Noodles is not melting because he's a penguin. So maybe he's melting because they're used to the cold. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think about our mascot, Noodles the penguin? Do you think he would be melting in this heat wave? Let me know your thoughts. Without further ado, let's get this show started with a little announcement. Do-do-do. We are excited to announce that we have a new board game coming your way. That board game is called... Can you all hear me? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I thought the mic was off and I got very concerned for a second. We have a new board game and it's called Zombie Princess and the Enchanted Maze. And I am so excited. This game looks so cool. The colors are all really cool. The art is, you can see it here, it's awesome. So what this is it's a game where you're navigating a maze. It's a maze game. And you're navigating a maze, you're rotating maze tiles, you're placing tiles, and what your goal is you're trying to retrieve a key in order to escape. Now, what are you escaping from? Well, that, my friends, is the Zombie Princess. You can see her right over here next to me, the Zombie Princess. You are a chivalrous knight. You are a knight. And you are sent in to rescue the princess, but when you discover her, she has turned into a zombie and she is hungry for lunch. So she wants to eat you, and you are running away through the maze. And that's kind of the concept of this game. So you need to run across the maze and try to send her after your opponents. So you're placing and rotating these maze tiles. And the Zombie Princess is kind of like an AI, so she moves towards automatically, and you're trying to rotate her to get her to go towards your opponents. It's a really cool concept, and it looks amazing, and I can't wait to get my hands on a copy of it, because it looks awesome. But it's going to be a great game, and we're really excited. It is 2 to 5 players, ages 10 and up. It is about 45 to 60 minutes to play, and it'll run you $39.99. You can pre-order it right now. I'm sure I will have an unboxing of it later down the line when I get my sample, and I cannot wait to show it off. The game is probably arriving in stores in August, so keep an eye out for that, but definitely pre-order it now if you're interested in it. It looks incredible, and what a great way to support your friendly local game store. Pick up this game, it's going to be awesome. Zombie Princess and the Enchanted Maze. Alright, now we're going to move on to our feature presentation, of course. Whoops, sorry. My first time working with studio mode today, so I forgot where the buttons were for a second. I am melting, so I apologize. Grease Lightning! Now, of course, we talked about Grease Lightning last week. We interviewed the designer Kathleen Mercury. If you did not get to catch that show, you can check it out on our YouTube channel. And it's a really interesting interview, so I definitely recommend listening to it. Kathleen is one of the 2 designers of this game, and she had some really cool insights about game design and her kind of approach to it, and it was awesome to learn about it, so absolutely check that out. But let me talk a little bit about Grease Lightning, and then we will get this unboxing started. So, in Grease Lightning, it is a racing game, and it is set in ancient Greece. You are the captain of a sleek, speedy trireme, racing in the famous Hydro Regatta. So you're steering around whirlpools, you're trying to deal with the fickle gods who might give you a boon, or they might try to negatively impact your chances of winning the race. You're also avoiding the hungry Hydra, and your goal is to win a place among the stars. So it's a really, really fun, kind of unique take on the racing game genre. You're trying to be the first to complete 2 laps, so you roll 2 dice to move your boat, but you can also risk going faster by rolling a 3rd die. But if you roll lower than the 2nd die that you rolled, you lose both, and you only get to keep your first roll. So there's a bit of press your luck element to this racing game, and that's kind of really fun and different, and I really like that. And then the seas that you're racing on will kind of, you can't really see my hands, the seas that you're racing on will kind of shift and transform as you're racing, and it will kind of, your strategy has to change as you play. So you can pick up these race course wedges, which you'll see when I unbox the game, that you can place anywhere in the circle, and then you can use them to make your path easier, or you can even, put a Hydra in your opponent's way. Whatever you feel like doing. You also collect Favor of the Gods cards, and those grant you powerful abilities. So you want to speed through the course to win the favors of the gods, traverse the whirlpools of fate, and collect fish to feed the Hydra. After 2 laps around the whirlpool, whoever sailed the furthest wins. And, of course, this game, I'm so excited for it. I love the title, I love the theme, I love the whole idea of it. I'm very excited now. I just got my copy literally yesterday, because we just got these in, and I am so excited. I'm going to try and play it this weekend. But right now, we're going to unbox it. So who's excited for that? Oh, I should mention, you can see it above my head, but just in case, the game plays 2 to 5 players, ages 12 and up. It plays, it's 2 to 4 players. I'm not sure why there's a 5 there. I guess that was a typo on my part. Is it 2 to 4? Yeah, it's 2 to 4. So that is my mistake. 2 to 4. Pretend that's a 4. Ages 12 and up in 45 minutes, and it is $34.99. So it's a great price point. It's going to be a great game. And now let's check out the actual game with our unboxing. So this is the box. So I have literally never opened. I took the plastic off it like an hour ago, and I took the lid off just to make sure everything was like settled okay in the box. But I did not actually unbox it. I didn't really, inspect the components. So we are unboxing it for the first time together. Of course, there's some weirdness here going on with the green. That is not the box itself. The box itself looks great. I just have a green screen, so anything green tends to go a little bit wonky on my camera. But top-down camera very soon, so we can do these unboxings in style, and I'm very excited for that. So as you can see, we have the box. It's the lid. Just real quick, spin it around for you. We have, of course, the WizKids pamphlet, which you will be seeing in most, if not all, of our new board game releases. And this has a great guide for all of our recent releases, upcoming releases. Definitely something to check out. It's even got the waddle penguins on it, which I love. So that is the pamphlet. I've shown this to you all before because it was in a previous game we unboxed. Here we have the rulebook. So as you can see, it's not like a huge rulebook. It's a nice kind of good number of pages. The theme is very prevalent in all the design. The fonts are definitely very thematic. They're also, I find them easy to read, so I really like that about this game. So I'm not gonna, flip through. I guess I'm gonna flip through the entire rulebook. Might as well. There we go. So that's the rulebook. Next up, we have the wedges. So hold on. I'm just going to put these to the side so I don't spill everything out because I am that clumsy. Okay, and I always, when I do these unboxings, I like to have the component list in front of me because I don't always know the names of stuff. Like, I don't want to call something the wrong thing. So I always put the components list right in front of me where I can see it. So this, you get a couple of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you get 7 of these. These are the race course wedges. As you can see, they kind of slot in together, so you can fit them together in a lot of different ways. So there we go. You can kind of see. And I believe these are the lines that you race across, and that's kind of how you move through the course. So we have that. We also on here have these little fish tokens. They're very cute. They're fishes. So you can see you get a bunch of these. They're not identical, but they're all the same basic shape, design. But of course they're not identical because you're using them to build the track. So you've got these still going. More wedges. Oh no. I accidentally punched one of them out. That's not a problem, but I'm just weird. Alright. Got that. Now we have some more components. Here we have the starting line, which is right here. And that, as you can see, it's where all the players start the game. And then this, we have, it's the central, this is the starting line wedge, and this is the central piece, so it's got the hydras on it. Chris, thanks for commenting. I agree, this looks amazing, and like I said, I am so excited to be able to get it to the table very, very soon. Over here, we have the lap counter board. That just tells you what lap you're on, helps you keep track. Right here, we have wake tokens. Wait, right here. These are wake tokens, so they're one of each color. So there are 4 colors in the game: red, black, white, and yellow. And then down here, this is the golden fleece token. And I will explain what that does in just a moment. We're just going to keep going the unboxing, and then I'll explain kind of what the different components do. So these are the next thing. These are the player boards. So there's a player board for each color. Like I said, I'm clumsy. So there are player boards for each color. The good news is that because these kind of punch out so nicely and so easily, you don't have to worry about the components getting damaged when punching. Which, if you're clumsy, you've probably also done by accident. But you won't do that with this game because it punches out easily. So that is the first 2 player boards. It explains the aspects of a turn. It just reminds you of everything, so it's nice and easy and helpful. It helps you mark stuff. These are the other 2. They're the same. Next, we have the ships. There are 2 of each color for a total of 8. Hello, Gaming with Sidekicks! I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday! Checking out my unboxing of this. I'm very excited. So, I like that there's no green characters in this game, because, you know, I keep doing that thing where I pull the green thing out first, and then I'm like, oh, I can't really show this to you. It doesn't show up on the camera. So these are the 2 white boats. So I'm trying to hold them without blocking them with my very long nails, but I'm failing at it clearly. There we go. So these are the 2 white boats. Then we have, wait for this bus to go by. Then we have the red boats. Wait, there we go. Red boats. Then we have the yellow boats, which are kind of showing up weird with the green, but there we go. And of course, the black boats. So, they're really nice wood components. Very comfortable in the hand. Next up, we have the navigation dice, which are numbered 1 to 3. So these are really cool. They're transparent dice, and they have the kind of Grecian font on it. So they go from 1 to 3. So you got 1, 2, and then 3, and then 3. And there are 4 of those. So these are the rest of them. And then we have the movement dice, which are these translucent blue dice. And these are labeled numbered 1 to 6. So these are another, like, really nice... I like dice like this. I like the kind of, like, almost completely opaque, but some level of translucency, and they look like candy. I kind of like that about these dice. So you get 8 of those. And then we have... These are in plastic, so give me just a moment. Please bear with me. That thing I just took out was the silica pack. That is not part of the game. Alright. I am having difficulties. I know if I show it to you on the camera with the plastic still on, it's just gonna be shine. It's just gonna shine back at you. It's gonna be annoying. Okay, hold on. Here, I got this. I've got this. There we go. Plastic's coming off. We're going to see these awesome Favor of the Gods cards. And Kathleen did talk about these last week, or 2 weeks ago. It was not last week. 2 weeks ago, so definitely check out. She talked about like the background of these and how she worked with her sister on coming up with a lot of these, and that was really interesting. Definitely something to learn about. So the Favor of the... No, they don't want to work. Come on. There we go. So you got the Favor of the Gods. There's a bunch of different gods represented. You have Demeter. You have Apollo. Wait. There we go. You have Apollo. There's also Hephaestus. I'm just going to read some of these. Janus. Aphrodite. I'll give you some of the effects too so you kind of get an idea. So like... Apollo, after rolling any die, discard this to reroll it. So Apollo lets you... The ability is called Oracle of Fate, and he allows you to reroll one of your dice. Hephaestus gives you Holy Armor. When you land on a Hydra, discard this to remove it, or to ignore it. So lots of really interesting, really cool thematic effects, and there are 36 of these. So a lot of variety, a lot of exciting things going on. And it looks like the different Favor of the Gods cards are actually color-coded by color, so I'm guessing different gods favor different chip colors, which is also really, really cool. Click stats, I love that. The dice are amazing. Yeah, so let's talk about the Golden Fleece really fast, which is now deep in this box. Hold on, let me get it to show you guys. Woo! So the Golden Fleece token, it looks like this. It is not green in the center. Your eyes are deceiving you, and by your eyes, I mean the camera and the green screen. It is all gold. It's really nice. Wait, you can see it for like... If I hold it this way, you can kind of see it. But as soon as I turn it to the front, it just turns green. So the Golden Fleece token doubles the amount shown on the navigation die, which, as a reminder, are these. So whatever you roll on this, it doubles the amount shown, which grants the starting player extra movement and extends that player's Hydra protection. So that's pretty cool. The player who gets this is always the player who placed their ship last at the beginning of a lap, I believe. Or it might just be at the beginning of the game. That's what, yeah. So at the beginning of yes, that makes more sense. At the beginning of the game, the player who placed their ship last gets the Golden Fleece token. So they will be the starting player in the first round, too. So that's really interesting and really cool. Those are all of the components of Grease Lightning. I'm going to show you the bottom of the box really quick. You can see we were doing these features for some of our other games on it, because I didn't show that. And so you can sort of see it on this side. These little textures here that are kind of showing up a little bit weird, these are actually like, so these are actually like on the art, on the box, and it gives you that kind of watery fun vibe. So that's really cool. But those are the components for Grease Lightning, and I, for one, am very excited to actually get this to the table. You should start seeing reviews for it too soon, which is going to be really exciting, because I'm excited to see what everyone thinks of this game. I'm sure I will love it, because I like, fun, silly, weird games. I like this kind of concept. I like racing games. Racing games are a lot of fun, so I think this will be really great. Does anyone have any questions? If anyone has any questions, put them in the chat right now. I apologize. I know this is a shorter show than usual. I am dying. I am slowly melting. You cannot see it, but I am dying. So, I want to let you all, know that this game will be coming soon. It is releasing in... Oh no. This game is coming out later this month. It might be coming out next month. I don't know the exact date off the top of my head. But it's coming out very, very soon, and we're very, very excited, and we hope that you are very, very excited too. I hope you all have a wonderful week. I really appreciate you tuning in. I will see you all next week with another great show. I think we might have another unboxing for you next week. Who knows? Maybe. There's a game that we haven't announced yet that we might be unboxing, so keep an eye out for that. It's going to be great. I hope you all are staying cool if you're out here on the East Coast in this heat wave. If not, I hope you all stay cool in the other way, the hey, you're awesome way. And I hope everyone has a wonderful week. And I love you. Noodles loves you. May your dice always roll high. Goodbye. Have a great day.